Hey, this is Bricklight from Bold Branch Beef. I just wanted to say I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We've got Christmas coming up, and we have decided to do some Christmas packages. You can go to the website to check those out. That's www.boldbranchbeef.com if you're interested in them. Yeah, we had a great Thanksgiving here. We actually had 45 people over, which was a lot of people, but everything went well. I think everybody enjoyed themselves. We actually rode Simon. Every year. For 2 years now we've done it, so it's a little bit of a rodeo. I fell on my knee, and my knee kind of hurts. My cousin Josh fell on his hip. My brother rode Simon for a while, so I think Simon won all 3 rounds. I actually put the video up, but it was a lot of fun. Yeah, for our Christmas packages, we're doing 2 different packages, a $45 and a $75. Both packages have ground beef, roast, and a pack of stew meat. The first one has 3 packs of ground beef, 1 roast, which is 2.5 to 3 pounds, and then a pack of stew meat. The $75 one has 5 pounds of ground beef, 2 roast, and 1 pack of stew meat. So I think they'll be great. We're going to deliver them in the greater Lynchburg area. It really depends on where it is. It might be a small fee to do it, but if it's on one of our normal routes, then we'll just deliver it for free for you, and we can deliver it either to your house, or we can deliver it to whoever you want the beef going to. So I'm thinking on like the 20th to the 23rd doing a lot of deliveries. So that'll be fun. But yeah, if you're interested in that, just give us a call. My number is 434-610-4316, or you can email us at boldbranchbeef@gmail.com. I want to talk a little bit about what we have coming up. The next Forest Farmers Market is the 12th of December. That's a holiday market, and it's inside at the Forest Rec Center. I'll be there until about 10, and then my mother will take over, and she'll sell till noon for the whole time. Hopefully this Saturday, it depends on if our beef is ready and if I can get a spot, but hopefully this Saturday we'll be selling downtown at the Lynchburg Community Market. So we're hoping to add that market to our full-time rotation once we start up in the spring, and then I'll work 2 different markets, which will be a lot of fun. We need to help to continue to grow the business. So someone will go to Forest, and someone will go downtown. I haven't decided who's going to do it or how it'll work, but I've got some people in mind that I think I'll reach out to. As always, we sell beef through Health Nut Nutrition in Windhurst. They have a ton of beef. I stocked them up last week or the week before. And then we also sell through Vital Edge Nutrition out to Vista. Megan's great down there to work with if you're down that way. And we've also sold in the past through the Well in Bedford. I don't know if they still have beef. I haven't heard from them. But they should have some beef. So 3 different ways to get it. We're also working on a plan right now where we're going to put a freezer in CrossFit Lynchburg. I do CrossFit, and a lot of CrossFit folks are interested in grass-fed beef like we have. So I think it would be a really good fit just to put a little freezer in the corner, and people can come over and check us out and pick it up. But as always, our beef is 100% grass-fed and finished, no grain, no added hormones, and no antibiotics. I'm not allowed to say no hormones because all living things have hormones, of course. I have to say no added hormones. But that's the way it is. Yeah, I'm picking up 2 heifers worth of beef on Friday, hopefully, if everything goes well. I haven't heard back from the processor yet, but I'm hoping it'll work. They've been dry aging for a while. And so I'm watching my dog out there. He's burying. I had some old ribs, and so I decided to give them to him. That's the nice thing with a little bit older beef is I can give it to these dogs. I'm actually making him a doghouse later on, so because he lives in the barn, and the barn's getting cold now. So I know his name's Jackson. He's all excited. So we're doing standing rib roast and stew meat, ground beef, a few steaks, that kind of thing. So we're really adding some good comfort food type things. But we're excited about where it's going. As always, we're very thankful for everyone's support. But I'm doing this full time now, and so we gotta make it work. We got a lot of animals. We got a lot of beef coming through, and now we just need to, let people have the beef, because it tastes wonderful. It's great for you. It's great for the environment. It's as humanely raised as possible. And I always tell everybody, asks me, they're like, "Oh, do you get sad when you send animals off?" It's like, of course. If I wasn't sad, something would be wrong. At the end of the day, we're we're having to kill. I don't do the killing. I have to use a USDA inspected facility for that. But the big thing is, these animals have a wonderful life. I see them every single day, just about every single day. I didn't go out yesterday. It was pouring rain and 40 degrees. I knew they had enough hay and shelter, so I didn't go out to mess with them yesterday. But I see them just about every day. And so we went out there, or I didn't go out there, but I go out there just about every day and see them. Got a wonderful life. They've got more than enough grass to eat, clean, fresh water all the time, hay in the winter. We treat them well. We don't stress them. We don't ever hit them. We don't push them around. We give them their vaccinations so they stay healthy. We check on them all the time. We keep good records. And we rotate them. So we move them from pasture to pasture, which is actually better for the ground and the grass and even for the animals themselves. So we rotate them pretty intensely. Right now they're on our hay fields, and so we section it off, and then they'll graze from here to here. And I'll go out and I'll open the next stretch of fence up, and they'll graze from here to here. And they just work their way across the field that way, and that way they're not killing too much of the grass. Cows will go lay and poo on the grass. Unfortunately, they won't eat it, so there's a lot of waste if you just turn cattle out into 30 or 40 acres like we have in our front fields. Then there'll be a lot of waste. So we're trying to get away from that, and we've done a good job. It's just difficult. It's a lot of work, with all the infrastructure and everything that's necessary for the type business that we're running. But yeah, we'll be at Forest the 12th, and I'm hoping this Saturday we'll be at downtown Lynchburg. So come out and see us. As always, we have 100% grass-fed and finished beef. There's no grain at all, no hormones, and no antibiotics. Grass-fed and grass-finished are slightly different things. So I just say that we're 100% grass-fed and finished. That means grass from birth to death. No wiggle room at all. There's no grain ever fed to them. No added hormones. I mean, we're not like putting a little steroid thing behind their ear, giving them shots with hormones and all that stuff. And we also don't give them any antibiotics. I've been asked before, what happens if you have an animal with pink eye and they come down and they're real sick and they're going to die? Of course I give them antibiotics. I mean, that's just good animal husbandry and welfare and, having a heart. But if we did that, we'd pull them out of our program. So I think you can slaughter within like 20-some days of them having antibiotics, but we wouldn't do that. We would keep them, but set them aside. If they're a female, we'd keep them for for breeding. If they're a male, they're a steer, we would send them off to the livestock market, just in the commodity world, because I don't want any of that stuff getting into the beef that we feed all our people. So I'm Brack from Bold Branch Beef. If you have any questions, just give me a call at 434-610-4316. You can go to our website, www.boldbranchbeef.com, or you can send us an email at boldbranchbeef@gmail.com. I also take text, so you can text me, call me, leave me a message. I'll get back to you. Thank you, and y'all have a great day.